Welcome to Careers and Cocktails at Imployable, and today we have the fabulous Toby Gorniak. Did I say that?
Yeah, that's it.
Say that correctly. Yeah. Welcome and thank you very much for joining us today on our Careers and Cocktails podcast.
Thank you for having me.
So my first question to you, obviously you've got a Imployable today.
Yes.
Is what's your actual favourite cocktail?
Cocktail. I like creamy. I like maybe like a pina colada. I don't know if that's a cocktail.
That's my favourite.
Yeah,
the coconut and the
that's
pineapple.
That's
yes,
something creamy, something nice,
definitely
something sweet.
That's my favourite. Okay, Toby. So tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
So my hip hop name is Toby G MBE.
Okay.
I run a hip hop organisation that helps people get back on their feet, to discover their genius, to succeed in the dreams that they have.
Okay.
So our main job is to help people achieve their goals in life, and we do that through the use of hip hop.
Okay, so that's really good. I was a trained dancer when I was younger, but hip hop was one of the dances I never actually got to try. I was more your classical ballroom, Latin, tap and ballet dancer. So that sounds amazing. What did you want to do when you were growing up? Was it always dance or?
Yes, I think dance is something I always did. So through my young teenage years, dancing we did every day. That was something we never thought about, we just did. So we used to go up the park and youth centres, clubs, everywhere. So we just dance every single day, never knowing this is going to become my job.
Yes.
And this is going to become a big part of my job, that when I deliver a workshop, I will use dance as a vehicle to help people. Till one day, I did like thousands of different jobs. I did from factory work to building sites to painting, decorating, from just lots of different things.
Yeah.
To going back to the first thing I started, which was my dance, with someone I really enjoyed and had lots of fun with.
And it's a passion as well.
It's
a passion, and then it doesn't become work when it's a passion.
That's it, and that's the thing. One of the things we believe in Street Factory is that make your passion your profession.
Yeah.
That really changes everything.
Yeah, it does. It's a different way of looking at things, because a lot of people get set on a set path and they go down it and they follow it because that's what they're deemed to need to be doing, or they've been led to believe is the best path. But
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, dancing is definitely one of those things that I think everybody can relate to. Dancing, you do feel a bit free when you dance. Definitely 100%. On the dance floor, or should I say in the kitchen when the kids are not watching.
Yes.
Or when they're watching, but yeah. So today, what would you say the best parts of your job are?
The best parts of my job, and we actually had a discussion today about it with my team, it was about seeing people succeed.
Okay.
Seeing people achieve the goals they set out to achieve. So today we sat down and watched YouTube and have reflection day. We had roughly around 20 people come in and watch the reflections about some of the people that came through the program and did the projects with us. And today they're living a dream and they're really happy and settled and joyful. That's the best part of my job.
Do you find that people that come through your program, do they continue with their dance, or do they use the dance as a maybe an escapism or
That's it. So a lot of people that come to us, if it's dancing, DJing, rapping, graffiti, just any form of hip hop culture that we deliver, it's a vehicle, it's a tool, it's a type of meditation, we could say. Do you know, being able to dance is like being able to feel and let go in that moment in time. Same thing when it comes to DJing or rapping or producing music. It's that kind of space and time where you get to be free.
Yeah.
But a lot of them do have made that their job, and they do it every single day.
Yes, it is. I can totally relate. I set up my background's dancing, and I did it. My claim to fame was waltzing around Blackpool Tower when I was younger competitively. But I think with dancing, it is something that you can shut off from everyday problems, and you can completely shut down from thinking, well, have I got to feed the kids for tea, or how's this bill going to be paid, or anything like that. With dancing, it is the mental side of the mental well-being side of
100%
side of it. Okay, so what or who inspires you and motivates you to do what you do?
I think that's something I found really hard in my life. There weren't many people that I would look up to. Don't know why, from a young child I never seen anyone famous or anyone like that, and I thought, wow, I want to be like them. It was more like, I respect what they did, I respect what they achieved, and I applaud them for where they are because of the hard work. Because me, I think, having a hard life as a young child, I appreciate hard work.
Yeah.
And I know what it took that person to get there. So I never kind of admired anybody going like, wow, they're amazing. I respect people for what they do and what they've achieved. And I think the only person I could, at this moment in time, the most person I admire with everything we've ever achieved would be my wife.
Yes.
She's the first person that I saw and I was like, wow, she's dope. Because the amount of work she did, what she achieved on her own, and how hard working she was, and how dedicated she was, and how loving and caring she can be with everything she does. To me, that was phenomenal. I never met a person like that.
Yeah. And we've just seen that she's been nominated for a Face of Plymouth.
Face of Plymouth, yeah.
Yes, I did do my vote. I did do my vote
brilliant.
the weekend.
Thank you, appreciate that.
But yes, I have saw her because she did. I know she did at the Mayor's Gala.
Yes.
She did her beautiful. That was very
beautiful poem, very powerful.
Yes, it was very powerful. I think with me, with my background as well, because I've come from quite a turbulent background, it was a very powerful.
It was. I mean, when she read it to me, I didn't understand it, and I had to say to her, you know, as a male, I can't understand every word you said.
Yeah.
Because some words I do not understand. I am a male, so I will not connect with some of the words. But when we were doing the choreography and stuff, I said, could you read it to these dancers? And I will come in after and see the effect you caused. So she did, and now I walked in the room and everyone was just stunned, just stood there like. And I said to her, how does it feel? It just feels like you just winded me. Just I'm processing everything she just said. It's really hit me. Another girl said, you just explained every piece of pain I ever felt.
Yeah.
She said, I could have never put the words together to express.
No, it was very heartfelt. It was, and like I said, it hits you, and it can be. It's one of those messages that's relate to anybody with any situation that they've been through. They can kind of take what they want from it,
that's it,
which was a big key thing. So yes, I can believe that she probably does motivate you every day to carry on.
She is phenomenal, yes.
Okay, so with everything that you've been through and everything that's happened, do you actually have any regrets?
No. There's probably tough situations, but no regrets.
Yeah.
I believe that those things, especially right now, I can appreciate what I went through in my life. And I think those things became my superpower. Those things kind of became my strength, my resilience, my knowledge, my wisdom, my experience to share with others. And I think because of that, I am who I am today.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it when I was a kid. I was frustrated and angry and upset. Why me? You know, I ask that question very often. Why did it have to happen to me? Why was I born to this family? Why was I living this life?
Yeah.
Why me? Now as an adult, as a father and a husband, I can understand why.
Yeah. I think it all leads us to where we are today. That's one big thing, is everything that happens, it does lead us to where we are today.
Definitely.
And it makes us who we are as well, which is always a good thing. Okay, so what advice would you give to somebody who is maybe just starting out on a career, or even maybe been in a career for a while but are transitioning into, for maybe they've gone down the traditional route and they want to be a dancer, so if they're transitioning a completely different career change, what piece of advice would you give to somebody?
Oh, the biggest thing I've learned in my life was this: stop pleasing everybody and please yourself. Just do it for you. Stop doing it because of mum or dad or grand or teacher or whoever said it to you. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Ask yourself that question and answer the question to yourself in the mirror. I've done it.
That's a hard question to ask as well. For asking yourself, it's a hard question.
And it's okay not to know.
Yeah.
I've met plenty of people who don't know. That means you just got to go and do 1,000 things. And within those 1,000 things, you figure out what it is.
You will find one. You will definitely find one. Okay, so what's one thing people are surprised, if you were to tell somebody, what is the one thing that people would be surprised to find out about you?
I don't know. Maybe my heritage.
Okay.
Because maybe when people look at me, they see hip hop. My heritage is Romani Gypsy. Okay. I'm one of 6. I lived in Poland. I travel around the world. I speak 6 languages.
Okay.
So
I'm surprised.
Things.
Yeah, I'm
surprised.
There might
be a few things. Yeah.
I think my surprise when I first started following you and things was the fact that you'd got 6 children as well.
Yes.
It's a bit just like, I don't know how you would cope. I mean, I struggle with 2 sometimes, so 6 would be.
It is mad. My house is mad, but it's always.
Do you all dance?
Yes, I mean, all my children brought up with all the dance and everything that we ever did. So since babies, they were in the car seats in front of the class, and they just watched the class. So they were brought up with it. So to them, it's normal. They don't dance in teams or crews or anything like this. But they all do TikTok, social media, dancing, having fun with their friends and
Yeah.
stuff. So they all can act silly. They all know how to dance.
Yeah.
But they choose not to at this moment in time because they're teenagers.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. That awkward
You know,
stage.
that's like, yeah.
I do know what that. There may be. I think when they get a bit older, they'll appreciate it.
Oh, they will.
They will go back to appreciating
Like
it when they're a bit older.
My oldest son, he did that. So he did dance with us before, but then went secondary school, and then a lot of his friends were like, "You told me, son, you should be able to dance. You should be able to dance." And then one day he came in, he went, "Dad, I want to dance." I said, "Okay." So he started, and within 6 months, he took everyone over.
Okay.
He worked so hard. He worked day and night on his
did
dance.
he?
Yeah, he's so dedicated. And he became one of the best in the Southwest, one of the B-boys. So yeah, it was really, really good.
That's amazing. That is great. But I am intrigued now on what the 6 languages are that you speak.
So the 6 languages, it will be Polish,
Yeah.
English, German, Czech, Gypsy, and very little bit of Russian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a whole mix there then.
Yes,
There's a
very
whole
big mix, yeah.
Okay, so a bit more of a sort of off the subject now of careers and cocktails. But if you were to live on a desert island, what's the one thing you'd take with you?
My wife.
Your wife. Your wife.
Straight away, simple.
Your wife. No, that's fine. I can understand why when she's your inspiration as well.
That's it. That's it. As long as I go out, we'll be all right. We'll survive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Might kill each other in the process sometimes, but yeah. It's one of those things. Anyway, so if there were to be a movie created about your life, who would you like to play your role?
I don't know. I'm not really a person that knows actors and
Okay.
actresses' names. I think somebody cool.
Or even yourself.
Or maybe myself. Yeah, definitely. Maybe myself.
Have a go there.
I mean, I've done stuff like that previously. So I had the opportunity to be on a series. Can't say too much because it's not out yet. But Netflix. Something will be coming out next year.
Okay.
So something really cool. So I've done acting before. But I think for me, I'm more in the moment, living life and being. I think the acting world is a very tough world. And I'll definitely leave that to a professional.
It is, but I think it's also good to get your story out as well because it's an
100%.
Inspirational story and you can touch a lot of people with the story, so that would be good. Okay, so if you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what message would you want to send out?
Wow, that's a big question.
The whole world.
I know what I want. I know what I would want. But that's possible and impossible.
Okay.
And it's about sharing the knowledge of the 5 elements. So something I live by.
Okay.
So giving people this tool, which is respect, peace, love, unity, and having fun.
Yeah.
And if people just adopt that into their day-to-day routine, the world would be in such a nicer place.
It would, definitely. And a lot happier place as well than where we are at the moment. It's tough times, but yes. Definitely. And we have one very, very last important question. And that is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Okay, that's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one.
That's a tricky one. I don't know, being able maybe to heal, but more internal.
Okay.
Like an internal healing power. So be able to shake someone's hand and heal them internally.
Right, okay.
Because externally we can do a lot of things.
Yes.
Because internal is the hardest journey. Being able to help them on that journey, that'd be amazing.
That's a pretty powerful superpower. But yes, no, that's great. Well, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Cheers.
Enjoy your cocktail.
Yeah.
And thank you very much.